We've had our winter break, the World Cup's taken place, and now we're back to the Premier League and ready for some Boxing Day drama at Man City. Hello everyone and welcome to part 12 of a Selhurst Success Story and our return to Premier League action after the winter break for the World Cup to take place. Before we get going in this episode, I'd just like to ask you to leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to know when future videos are released and help me to continue growing the channel. As I said in today's episode, Boxing Day drama away at Manchester City. Hopefully we can pick up all 3 points, although we're going to be a massive underdog. As you can see from the table, we're still in the top 4, 29 points from 15 games, 4th place, 8 points off of the joint leaders Liverpool and Tottenham, although Tottenham have played a game in hand. I think they're actually playing as we speak, or they played earlier on in the day. If we go and have a look at what happened since the last episode, where we lost in the league to Arsenal last time out, we then secured a victory over Victoria with a rotated squad. Lost away to Man United 2-0 in the league. We had Michael Olise sent off after 9 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes. Look. And they needed a penalty and a stunning volley from Ronaldo to actually get past us. And then we're unbeaten since. We beat Sheriff 1-0 with a fully rotated squad in our final group game. And for some reason, it says we've qualified for the second knockout round. Not quite sure what happens there, but it says second knockout round. And then back-to-back 2-0 wins over Villa and West Ham. We've played a few friendlies as well to keep the players fit before our return to league action. We're going to have a little look at the World Cup. We'll tell you what happened through that. We had 6 players called up to the World Cup. We had Koyate for Senegal, Gray for Jamaica, Livakovic and Petkovic for Croatia, Anderson for Denmark, and Michael Olise was called up to the senior French squad, having got a few under-21 caps under his belt. So let's go and have a look and see what happened and who won the FIFA World Cup. So we'll start at the group stage and show you step by step how the World Cup went. You can probably see by looking up the top who won, but that's besides the point. Group A, Norway won the group, Ecuador was second, Senegal and Qatar out, Italy and Germany through in Group B. England topped their group, Group C, and Livakovic and Petkovic suffered an early exit after defeat in their last game. Started off with a draw against England, beat South Korea, but then lost to Mexico. Holland and Argentina through from Group D. Spain, bottom of their group, only 1 point. Demarai Gray also went out with Jamaica, as France and Tunisia went through from Group E. Group F, Belgium and Ireland through. Group G, Brazil and Joachim Andersen's Denmark. Group H, Nigeria topped the group. Portugal were runners-up. Uruguay out, finishing third in their group. The next round, second round, Germany beat Norway 3-1. England, shock, horror, lost on penalties, this time to Argentina. Italy beat Ecuador 4-0. Mexico beat Holland 2-1. France absolutely trounced Ireland 4-0. Portugal beat Brazil 2-0. Tunisia shocked Belgium with a 1-0 win. And Denmark scraped past Nigeria in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2. The quarterfinals, Argentina beat Germany 1-0. Portugal knocked out France 1-0. Italy beat Mexico 3-1. And Denmark prevented another shock result and beat Tunisia 3-0. France's exit there meant that Michael Olise didn't actually get a minute on the pitch, and he's still awaiting his senior France debut because he didn't play a part in any of their games. The semi-finals, Denmark beat Italy 4-2 and Portugal beat Argentina 1-0. So if you looked at that, you would have said Italy and Argentina are the favourites to get through, but they didn't. Italy out to Denmark. If we look there, you see that Joachim Andersen didn't actually play that much, to be fair. But they were the better side, really. Italy, all the possession, but Denmark, fantastic counter-attacking football. The third place playoff, Italy won 1-0 to finish third, which isn't bad considering they didn't qualify in real life. So, third place. And in the final, Denmark 0, Portugal 1. A 45th minute goal from Neves. Diego Jota got taken off injured. Pretty uneventful World Cup final, to be fair. If it happened in real life, a lot of people would be saying, well, that was shit, wasn't it? But Portugal are the world champions. And now we've got that out of the way, we can go and play a game of football ourselves. Because we've got Man City now. Right, just before we go to this game, we have had a couple of incidents with players complaining about playing time again. You get it every November and December in this game. Chris Mepham said he wanted to go out on loan, so we let him go to Karabag. It's Karabag, something like that. Gyro Riedewald, whatever his name is. He come to me and asked for a loan, but we haven't had any offers for him. Joel Ward also had a moan about his playing time, but we changed him from a regular starter to a fringe player. Seemed fine. Then moaned again. I went to talk to, the message come up that there may be a problem occurring. Went to talk to him, and he basically said, "Thank you for coming to talk to me. I ain't got an issue anymore." But we have had a couple of offers come in for him, and we've accepted one from Feyenoord, so he's in talks with Feyenoord at the minute. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to leave, but he's in talks with Feyenoord. So that's the transfer news out of the way. We're looking at a couple of players. Transfer window opens in a few days' time, so we are looking at bringing in a couple of additions to the squad. And I'm dreading the month, to be fair, because we've got teams. Look, we've got Inter Milan looking at Michael Elise. We've got Newcastle, Tottenham, PSG, and Inter looking at Odsonne Edouard. There was Man United, Chelsea, Man City, and someone else in there as well at some stage. Nice are looking at Mateta. Raksaki is the other one who's kicked off. He said he wants to go to Watford. But Watford ain't even interested in him by the looks of it. Birmingham, Cardiff, Norwich, Preston, QPR, Wigan. He said he wanted to go to Watford because Watford would make him an important player. But they don't look like they want him. West Brom want Ferguson. Yeah, we did have people looking at Anderson, Mitchell, Klozek. Just seems that they're not anymore. But maybe that will happen over the course of January. But I'm hoping to try and hold on to Elise and Edouard because they are our key players. And if we lose them, it may be hard to find perfect replacements for them. I'm hoping to get something out of this game. And I'm hoping that we get the Boxing Day drama that I've promised. Because I did start this episode off by saying we're ready for some Boxing Day drama. First 16, 17 minutes, there's been nothing. But we seem to be slightly on top as far as XG goes. Although we all know that Man City can just attack in a split second like this. Raheem Sterling through on goal. And great save from Levakovic to keep the scores level. But Man City, they do break with regularity, with speed, with skill, and they're hard to defend against. Pretty even game, to be fair, at the minute. We are a better side than we were last season. And in previous games against Man City, but there's Elise, Edouard. Edouard's clear down the right. Can he get a cross in? Pulls it back to Elise, who switches across to Klozek. And Adam Klozek, 1-0 to Crystal Palace. And that Boxing Day drama that I promised may result in 3 points away from home. Edouard down the right. I thought he was going to whip across him, but we don't really see many big crosses. Found Elise. Elise Lovely pass on the turn. Hlozek nips in between 3 City defenders, and that is 1-0 to Palace. And let's see if we can hold out till half time. Although Man City are going to get an attack here. Anderson cuts it out. Elise. Argu, back to Elise. Edouard, ahead of the defence. Can we get a second here before half time? Crosses it in. Elise on the header. Oh, just wide. Just wide. I thought we were going to get a second goal. I was getting excited. City just passing it about. They're going to look to try and open us up, and they have done. De Bruyne, and his shot goes wide of the mark. And we've reached half time, 1-0 up. 8 shots on goal, 2 on target, 0.81 XG. They might have had more possession than us, but we are the better side so far. Right, I just had to pause that for a sec because the missus has just got home and the dog was going to start barking. But here we are with second half. Man City got a corner straight away. And there you go, there's the equaliser. Own goal from Felix Argu. Didn't take long, did it? Bernardo's corner in. And Felix Argu was on the line and heads it in into his own goal. If he'd headed it the other way, he would have cleared it and we'd still be 1-0 up. It was Livakovic with a long ball, but it's cut out. And Walker down the right, crosses it in. Sterling, defence don't deal with it. Raheem Sterling. And it was Felix Argu again, out of position. Foden to Bernardo, Walker, Argu jumps for it but leaves his man unmarked. And I think that's Argu's last contribution to this match. He scored a stupid own goal on the line and then allows Sterling to get the wrong side of him. There's Petkovic back to Mitchell, Grilic, Petkovic shoots. Wide of the mark. Hlozek's looking a bit tired. So's Petkovic. So's Edouard. Edouard's been poor. Very poor. Let's take Edouard off. We'll bring Mateta on for him. Hlozek's going to have to come off soon. What was that? Oh, this is ridiculous. This happens so much in this year's game. It never used to. It never used to happen. But it's one of those things in Football Manager 22 that a cross comes into the box, nothing happens and the ref points to the spot. And there's 3-1. Like literally nothing happened. It was a cross come in, ref points to the spot. Nothing has to happen. It's definitely something broken in Football Manager 22. It's annoying as well. It's just because it happens all the time. It's not just every now and then. It happens all the time. Cross comes in, referee points to the spot, VAR shows up, penalty. And nobody actually knows what the penalty was for. Let's bring a Spreer on for Hlozek. Mitchell's been poor, 5.9, but we ain't got any more substitutions left because Hlozek looks like he needs to come off. And there you go, Man City just walking through us now. De Bruyne, Renan clears it. Petkovic can't make the run, cut out. Pedro Porro puts the cross in. Gabriel Jesus scores. 4-1 to Man City. We took the lead. We went in at the break 1-0 up. We score a ridiculous own goal. Then poor defending from Argu allows Sterling to score. Then a stupid decision to give a penalty, which happens all the time. Like I said, it pisses me off. Really pisses me off. It's just, there's no need for it. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are. Here's Mateta, hits the post. We can't even score a consolation at the end. Doesn't matter how good you are or how well you're playing. The game just goes, right, penalty to them. Penalty to them. It's the same with sending offs and stuff. Like, there'll just be a random challenge. The player will put his foot in. The other player goes down, sending off. Like, straight red card as well. It happened in the Man United game. Mark Gahey got sent off after like 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes. And literally just put his foot out. It weren't a harsh, it weren't a 2-footed challenge. He put his foot out, sent off. Straight red card. And then you get these stupid decisions now. Cross comes in, penalty. But we don't know why. And now we're on the end of a 4-1 defeat. We're 5th place, 8 points off the top. Liverpool got a game in hand. Still got a 6-point gap over 8th place. But games like that, it's just 1-0 up and then throw it away. And it's ridiculous decisions, or ridiculous things in the match engine. I only wanted to play the one game in this episode because it's Boxing Day. I wanted to come back and talk about the World Cup. I wanted to talk about getting through to the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League. I wanted to tell you about the players who were possibly going to be leaving in January. I didn't really expect a 4-1 defeat. But then it's Man City away. Man City away on Boxing Day. And to make things better, we've got Liverpool at home in the next game. I was thinking about doing both. I was thinking about doing Man City and Liverpool in this episode. But like I said, I wanted to talk about the World Cup and stuff, and we had to run through what's happened before. So it would make the episode too long with 2 matches. Plus, we've got Liverpool in March as well. So I might show then when we play them the second time. But that's going to wrap up this episode. I am going to go and play through the next few weeks. We've got an EFL Cup quarter-final coming up, FA Cup third round away at Portsmouth. So hopefully, when we come back, which will probably be round about here, I might come, depending on the transfers that come in and out of the club. If we lose players like Odson Edouard, Michael Elise, Adam Plozek, players like that, if we lose our top players and we have to bring in top class players to try and replace them, I may come back for the end of the transfer window, possibly even deadline day. If we've got transfers to make on deadline day, I may come back for it. I'll probably record it anyway. I always do. Never actually, then nothing happens, so I never actually put them up as an episode. But possibly deadline day and the Brighton game. But hopefully, when we do come back, it will be as League Cup semi-finalists and through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, please do leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to know when future episodes are uploaded. And I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.